Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about why going vegan is important and a few steps as to how to go vegan, So, when you're vegan, you save 200 animals a year. All the grain that's used to feed the animals that are in the meat and dairy industry could easily go to all those starving countries and feed all those starving countries, and we wouldn't have starving countries anymore. Meat is actually really unhealthy, as well as dairy. It has blood and feces and pus and a whole bunch of other stuff in it. What you see in the store when it's like uh, in the plastic, that isn't healthy. It could be there for 3 or 4 weeks and you wouldn't even know because they use chemicals to make it look fresh. It's not healthy. Before I get into that more, I wanted to talk about the steps because I know that some of my friends said that they want to go vegan but they don't know how. Don't just rush into it. You have to start off by slowly cutting everything off, especially cheese and basically all dairy. Dairy has like these little chemicals in it that it's like a drug. It's very addictive. You have to know how to not rush into it, if that makes sense. Because if you just rush into it, of course you're gonna get sick. You can't just rush into it, and you can't just be eating like fruits, or you can't just be eating vegetables like by itself. No, you have to have other stuff. You have to make sure you have a balance of all the nutrients you need. That is why most people say they went vegan and then they got sick. That's because you were eating like apples one day and then pears the next day, and you kept going on like that. That's not how you get the nutrients you need. There are different stuff that you have to eat to get all the nutrients you need that keeps you healthy. That's step one. Step two, learn about veganism before you just try and do it. Learn about it. Do your research. Veganism is just a compassionate way to live. That's it. Because all these people say that they love animals. How do you love animals but you eat them? How do you love animals but you say they're humanely killed? There's no way to humanely kill something that doesn't want to die. There's no way. If something, that's like saying your friend made you upset so you humanely killed him. If he didn't want to die, it wasn't humane. That's like a murderer going around and saying he's humanely killing people. If those people don't want to die, that's not humane. That's murder. And what happens to animals in slaughterhouses is murder. What happens to those animals who have to get their fur pulled off for people to wear fur and for people to wear leather, that's murder. That is not humane. Humane means compassionate or benevolence. That is not humane. Okay? Humane would be maybe planting flowers or planting trees so nature can, flourish. That's humane. Being vegan is humane. So third step, you have to talk to your parents about it, especially if you're a minor and you're living under their roof, your parents or your guardians, whoever. You have to make sure that you actually sit them down, show them. If they don't want to listen, show them videos, show them pictures, show them websites and links. Explain to them, like actually have an adult conversation about it with them, You have to communicate, because other than that, your parents are just going to think you're rushing into something that's the newest trend, and they're not going to want to let you do it, 4, you need to make a meal plan. I wouldn't say make a big old meal plan or make an extravagant meal plan. No, just look at what you have in your fridge. Look at what you have in your pantry. We have so many vegan options and we don't even know. Just look at what you have and make meals based off of that. You don't have to go to the store every day or every week or whatever. If you look at what you have, you can easily do it, And once you do succeed in going vegan, don't just be vegan. Be active, okay? If you have social media, go post on your story. Post on your page. Post stuff about what happens in slaughterhouses. Post about the injustice that animals go through. Post about all of that. People might get upset, but hey, if you get upset looking at that, doesn't that mean that maybe you might know that that's wrong? That's why you don't like looking at it? That's a really good thing to do. Be active. Don't just be vegan, because sure, you're saving animals, but what if you can help others save animals too? So yeah, comment down below what you guys think.